Hello and welcome everybody to the Day Late Immaterial Gamers podcast. We had some delays for the Easter weekend, so we're posting tonight. This is episode 140. We have me, we have Danny, and possibly Stefan. He's in chat right now, but I don't know if he's going to speak or not, but who knows? We'll find out. So obviously, I went through that it was Easter weekend. So, did you do anything for Easter, Dan?
Not really.
I built a deck. Well, I rebuilt the railings and everything for the deck and made it a lot better. And put some gates up.
What did I do? I've been playing that game with you.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get into that in a minute. So yeah, basically all I did was this weekend I built the deck, which is part of the reason why we couldn't do the post yesterday. Had a Easter dinner last night. But yeah, so on to what's been played. I'll start because I'm on the left on the stream.
Okay.
And yeah, so basically all I've played is the
Oh,
All the Mod 6 Sky. And I was planning on live streaming it. We haven't got to live stream it yet. Just sort of been bad timing with me and Steph, and just never got around to it. We're getting reasonably far into it now. Um,
I
but
built
yeah,
battery.
yeah, Danny built a really big battery.
I've got my house. I've got a battery. Well, I built your battery. Built me a house.
Yeah, he's got his little house that we're going to end up designing into an island because our plan is to have everything look like islands, but we'll get to that eventually at some point. I tried to figure out how to do a void miner on it. Could not figure that out to save my life. Did not want to activate. Don't know what the hell was going wrong with it. Watched guides on it, couldn't figure that out. So yeah, basically, right now we have a little bit of auto crafting, decent storage, decent power production, and yeah.
I was surprised. The RTX cards are still out of stock.
Yeah. Did actually end up going shopping last weekend just because my roommate wanted a gaming computer, and I recommended that if she's gonna get a brand new gaming laptop, that she at least goes with the new 30 series cards. So I told her to wait until we can get her one because yeah, there's no point in getting anything out other than that now that they're out because they just make everything else obsolete.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with that stupid void miner, it drove me crazy because I made a giant platform underneath it to try to dismantle it, and blocks kept falling off the world. Ended up using up all of our ender pearls multiple times.
Yeah. I just left you
And
to it because I was like, as soon
I
as you said you lost
was,
ender pills, I was just like, nope.
I was so frustrating.
What was I doing?
You were going into blood magic.
Well, no, we've hit a wall with blood magic.
Have we hit a wall of blood magic?
Oh, I'm trying to do something in blood magic to build up the tears and whatnot. Me and Steph tried for like 45 minutes to like work. And it's like, nah, nah, mate, I'm all right. It's like, please work. Nah, mate, I'm all right.
Why? What's going on with it? Is it
We
like a
pulled the rest of,
glitch? Is it like a glitch with the mod, or maybe you're missing something? What do you think?
don't know. We've looked at the book, we've read the book word for word, and it's like, nah, mate. It's like,
I have a feeling there's something missing, something stupidly small that either in the build of the thing or something, just something stupid missing that you just can't see.
when you read the book word for, you've got the book and you're in Minecraft and you got the book there, and you're reading the text. We read it to we did it to the letter, and it went, nah.
Yeah, but it could be something stupid that, like, and you need this one simple block in this one position that's just slightly out of place or something. Who knows? I'll take a
It's
look when I get on.
I don't know. It was just
Is it to do with the altar?
no. It's the other ones, the soul ones.
Okay. Well, I don't know much about the
The
mod,
Hellfire
but
Forge.
I'll try to see what I can figure out when I get on.
The Hellfire Forge is just having none of it.
It might be a glitch with the mod pack or something. There is updates for it, so we'll get to that.
There isn't much in the new updates. It's just a few bug fixes
Yeah,
in
but
1.6. There's nothing.
that might be the bug that you need to get fixed.
Mm.
um,
No, the reason why I was doing blood magic is to get those saplings that to build the battery.
yeah. How well is your automated thing working?
Don't know. I haven't been on today.
Yeah. I don't think it's chunk loaded, so if nobody was on, uh, not a lot's gonna have happened. Well, Stefan's been on a bunch, but yeah. So, did you play anything else? You're just playing
I've
some
been playing
LOL,
LoL and
but
Warframe.
LOL and Warframe. Tell me about it.
LoL, we've just been playing about. We did some RGM yesterday. That was just chaos. We lost, but it was
RGM.
chaos. Random game mode. You get all of you all, me, Duncan, Steph, Martin, and Ryan was all in a game together. You're all one character, so it's five mouth. We had what
Oh,
was it?
okay. I was about to say if you're
Five.
all playing the same character, that'd be kind of awkward.
We had five. What was it? Five Luxes. Five. In the second game we had five Luxes. In the first game we had five Warwicks against five
Rotating
Luxes.
game mode,
Yeah,
Stefan
it's
says.
uh, but yeah, it's just horror. It was kind of a pain in the ass.
It sounds
You're
like it.
all the same. Yeah, because you're all the same champion in Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, you all have the same limitations.
Yeah.
What about your Warframe? What have you been doing in Warframe?
Trying to build a new amp. Nearly there. I need
What's an
some.
amp?
Oh, it's something that's attached to the child. What is your operator?
What's
That
the
deals
child
damage.
operator? Like,
Oh, yeah, Warframe. In Warframe, you've got your Warframes. What are the mechs? And then you've got, if you've done Second Dream, you have access to a. You find out that it was a child that runs the operator, that runs the mechs.
yeah, the suit
That,
basically.
yeah, the child actually can be on the battlefield now. In a little it pulls out the body, and you run around as the child on the plains or whatever, on the map. Uh, for so you can attack, you can get something called an amp that you build by grinding rep out with factions
Okay.
to get the amp pieces and then build the amp pieces and da 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 da. Just 20 odd amps that you can build. Well, 20 odd pieces that go into your bracers, your three parts, and each part has like 7 pieces. So it's 7 times. You can
21
combine them.
pieces. 21 pieces by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it's about 21 pieces that can be combined any which way. You have one of each 3 piece to make
Hey,
the amp up.
look! Our trusty leader's in chat.
Ah. But yeah, it's you've got to choose which piece you want to build together to build an amp. I'm trying to build the best one that's currently on the wiki. This is the best
Ascension
amp.
Legends of the Poro King Nexus Siege. All random ultra rapid fire hunt of the Blood Moon. One for all Dark Star. Singularity Doom bots of Doom. Definitely not Dominion Hexakill. Twisted Tree Line Invasion. Ultra Rapid Fire Hexakill. All random Summoner's Rift. Overcharged Nemesis Draft.
By the sounds of it, there's a lot of game modes that's going to be in play. I don't know. They're all game modes
Sounds
in
like it,
LoL.
yes.
But yeah, Warframe was. It's just basically I'm gonna get 3 Warframes when I log on later. Well, hopefully. I bought 3 to build. Bought the pieces off the marketplace
Okay.
and to build the prime versions of the Warframes. I needed one piece and I didn't have the keys to go farm it out. So yeah, traded with other players. 'Cause that's a big thing in Warframe. You can trade resource like prime pieces with other players for platinum or other pieces or whatever.
Okay. So there is like
Um,
an auction system or a trading system of sorts.
yeah, there's a website that you there's also a complimentary website that's been built called the Marketplace or something.
Oh, cool.
People load it up and go, I want to sell this for this much plat. It's like, okay, I want to buy this for this much plat, and you whisper them in game. It tells you if they're online or not, and then you can whisper them saying, I want to buy this off you for this much plat. So
All
yeah,
right. So
yeah. Railjacks have been the railjack system's been remodeled recently.
I don't know what the railjack system is.
Railjack's a giant spaceship that you build,
Oh yeah, you fight like
and you
a
have four
almost like a
people on your spaceship.
yeah, it's a cooperative uh
Yeah,
control
it's
of the ship.
yeah. You have a pilot, an engineer, and a couple of gunners or something. Well, meant to be, but it's just chaos. You got to try and keep the ship alive whilst taking your objectives. So you're meant to have like an engineer to keep the fires and keep the people out because you get invaded and whatnot and boarded.
That sounds
That's
like
all been
fun.
that's been respect. And my favorite part of all is to go to the cannon at the top and launch yourself out of an orbital cannon
You can
to the enemy ship.
so basically you can board them with it.
Yeah, you go into a massive like orbital cannon and you just fire yourself directly into the ship.
What happens if you miss?
Uh, you don't really miss because you aim and fire. If not, you're just going to end up flying through space and end up doing
That's
a run
probably
out
what
of
would end
space.
up happening with me. I'm in
Um,
space. Space.
it's just basically it, but it allows.
Space.
Well, instead of trying to go outside and fly towards the ship whilst they're shooting at you, you literally just get high velocity sniped out of the ship to them.
Okay.
But then you've got to fly back. That's a bit more of a pain in the ass. Because you've got to then survive in space with an art wing. Try and fly around, but you've got massive ships trying to shoot at you. You're this big, ships are this big.
I'm thinking
Like,
they're a little bit bigger than that, but
yeah, it's on the screen. They're like you've got like your little drone ships that fly around, and then you've got like your cruisers and your destroyers.
yeah.
Now, if your destroyer's hitting you with all their like crap, it's like, you ain't gonna survive long. You know, if you get artillery or whatever, you just
Yeah.
see this artillery coming at you, like, ah. But the orbital kind of allows you to fire across and just punch through and end up on the ship. It's like, hi guys, this is mine now. Then you can take control of it or destroy it. Depends on the objectives. But yeah,
Apparently
it's been
Stefan says you can use your Omni tool to teleport back.
ah, fair enough. The Omni tool is what you use to repair the ship and put out fires.
Okay.
You know, like if there's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fire or hull breaches or whatever,
Yeah.
but you only have a limited amount of charge for it. So I've run out of Omni tool charge before. So it's like, can you put out the fire pot? I'm like,
Nope.
I've already put out 6 fires and 3 bull leeches.
All
So
right. So then let's move on into the news. Would you like
the
to start
news,
with
eh?
Would you like to start with your interesting news?
Oh, the one up, the BBC one.
It's not BBC, but about
Well, that
the
came through BBC website.
it
Or
doesn't
the
have
one that
to,
you're talking
but
about, Valheim.
yeah, the Valheim. I didn't know there was a BBC one.
The the one I posted was from the BBC about E3.
Oh, that one. Well, whichever one you want to start with. I didn't see.
Well, apparently there's a Valheim's getting a Legends mod adds 6 character classes. So someone's called that built a mod for the thing to change. So instead of being in Valheim, you can only be one class at the moment. What is your default character? But they're trying to add mages and druids and rangers and stuff. So it's a bit more specialized by the looks of it. That's going to be
Yeah,
interesting.
it looks like they're adding Valkyries, which have Bulwark buff, stagger attack, and leap attack. Rangers that have shadow stalk, summon
Summons a pet.
wolf, and power shot. Berserkers can go rage, execute, and dash. Mages have fireballs, frost novas, and meteors. Druids can regenerate, root, and vine.
Well, it's basically it. By the looks of it, each one's been. There's a boss that they'll be excellent against, and then because each boss is in Valheim, you got your 5 bosses at the moment.
Yeah,
What is the Deer boss? What is lightning and magic damage? Was what it does. So you want something, but it's quite easy to down. I would
yeah,
say the Valkyrie and the Berserker would be good for the third boss. Mages and Rangers will be good for boss 2 and boss 4. So they'll find boss 2 and boss 4 quite easy. Where thingy and Druids will just be sat there to heal, and it'd be nice to have a healer. Because at the moment you've got to be basically you got to try and leap between figuring out what the boss's weakness is and then figuring out how to heal yourself, and
yeah. Keep yourself fed and everything.
because you need to have 3 foods staggered,
Yeah.
and depending on the 3 foods depends on how much regen you've got, and your armor obviously brings down your resistance.
Would you like to talk about your BBC news?
Oh,
And
according
apparently
to the
Stefan
BBC,
has time in a bottle. I'm
fair
assuming he's
enough.
talking about it on Minecraft.
Yeah, time in the bottle. Yeah, it sounds like a Minecraft thing. Matt has had Chris has had time in a bottle. It makes everything go weird though, because the drawers.
Yeah.
It it warps the drawers so the images go in and out. But it makes them the time in the bottle makes it go instead of it like you got massive cooldowns.
Yeah.
It speeds everything up.
Yeah, it basically makes the ticks on the server go faster.
Yeah, for a while, but it completely fucks over the draw system. Well, the images on the draw system
Weird.
and distorts it all. I sat there with Chris and I went, Chris, warping in and out like that.
Am I drunk?
It's like, what? Oh, that's my time in the bottle. Don't worry about it. Like, okay. Well, yeah, it was just like where the images wasn't stagnant. It was just moving.
Yeah.
It's like they're going.
I agree, Stefan. That's exactly what you should do. Just try to mess with Danny's face more. All right, let's talk about your news, your BBC
Oh,
news.
the E3 one is currently E3 is going to be the biggest conference in gaming online.
Yeah, it's canceled because of coronavirus, so they're going to be doing it all online.
Yeah, it's apparently the biggest one. Yeah, but that's kind of expected because last year all like
It'll be
E3,
yeah,
BlizzCon, and everything just was like, nope.
it'll be like one of the biggest online conferences ever. It's going to be chaos. I don't even know how that's going to work. They'll must have multiple rooms and
Well, E3 has been spirited home. Used it no, that's just telling you what E3 is. But instead of it being in LA, it's going to be just online basically.
yeah.
But it's to be expected. To be fair, I'm expecting BlizzCon and everything to have to be online for any big venue things.
Yeah, well, a lot of their revenue is from other countries and stuff like that. People come and like travel for it,
Yeah,
and
because the
as
biggest.
much as the U.S. is getting pretty far with their vaccinations, they don't want people traveling. Like they don't
No,
want. Well, travel's pretty much banned from most countries, anyways. But
yeah, you can travel. Yeah, even traveling like in England to other counties, is it
yeah,
like Lake District or whatever? It's like nope. You need to stick to the city that you're in, unless you've got some reason.
all right. Well, I have sort of a two-piece set of news. Uh, Among Us, I'm pretty sure everybody now knows what Among Us um, is bringing out a new map today. I
But
think
yeah,
it's today, or was it yesterday? Is it today or yesterday? Let me double check. No,
6 days ago,
6 days ago. Yeah.
so
Okay,
last week.
so a week ago almost, they brought out a new map called the Airship.
Okay.
And what's to note about this map? I did read this, but I've lost it.
Uh, it's
Sorry.
focused on reporting and moderating capabilities, but as
Yeah.
features.
So it looks like I think it'll be a fun. It's just a different, just an extra map. It's almost a lot of the same thing, maybe some different puzzles and stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part, they brought out a
It's
new
still,
map,
well, it's basically,
and you'll still have the same assassins going around and trying
well,
to
you're,
report them and everything.
oh, you can choose a room to start in. After
Oh, I
remote.
didn't see that. Where the hell's? You must create. No, no, just.
I'm watching the video quickly.
Oh, all right.
There's a video on this news article. It's basically these gems and new
Yeah.
stuff.
So, anyways, yeah, they're bringing out a new map, and the news that I have that links with that is actually tonight. Yes, imposters, not assassins. Sorry.
Yeah, the imposters.
Um,
That's
so
what I've been trying there going, thinking, like, the imposter!
so the
The
random
imposter!
news, that goes along with that, and this one is actually today,
Mm.
is the almighty Jimmy Fallon um, is actually going to be
Um,
live streaming the new Among Us map tonight.
uh,
Yes, tonight, as of the live stream, or if you're watching in the future, you've probably already missed it because it is tonight. But it will be on April 6th at 6:45 p.m. my time, which is Eastern. If you're in the U.S. on the West Coast, it's 3:45 p.m. and 11:45 BST, which I don't know what that is.
British
British
Standard
Standard
Time.
Time.
British Summertime.
Okay.
Start time. It's what we
Savings
use in
time or whatever. I don't know.
British shaving time or something like that. It's
But
our summertime. It's our summertime clock because we've already had the clocks change,
yeah,
but Europe hasn't yet. So things that were 12 is now 1 and
yeah, which
daylight
makes sense because
savings.
that's 5 hours. Yeah. So yeah, that's your current time. So I guess when I
It's
wrote GMT,
instead of GMT, it's BST at
that's
the
weird
moment.
because we go EST and EDT or something. I don't know, but
Yeah, we have a completely different alphabet change.
yeah. Um,
We go
but
from
yeah,
Greenwich Menial Time to British Summertime, effectively.
but yeah, he's also gonna. So he'll be on Twitch. I'm sure you can find him. It shouldn't be too hard to find him. And he's gonna have some TV and Twitch guests on. And in quotes it says thanks IGN. So I'm assuming some pretty big gamers,
IGN's that
some
stands
pretty
for
big,
IGN's spawning center.
yeah,
It's probably to get some revenue up.
yeah. So that uh last time hold on, they're expecting like 400,000 people to be watching him. They're estimating that. So I'm kind of curious to see if he
What
actually
kind of
hits those
numbers?
numbers. I'm sure he won't have that many all at once. That's a bit ridiculous. Almost 500,000 people at once, but over the whole stream, I'm sure he's gonna have
Well, it
at least a
depends.
hundred thousand.
Well, it depends on the publicity and how popular he actually is.
Well, seeing as I didn't hear about it till today, um, but I don't really pay that much attention to him as it is. But
I'm
yeah,
not even sure who he is, but
he's a late night host of what is it, the Tonight Show? What's it?
uh,
I don't even remember what it's called. uh, oh, interesting. Uh, so some of the guests that are going to be there is the Stranger Things star Noah Schnapp and Gatton Matarazzo will be joining Fallon. I'm not gonna
Stranger
go
Things.
through all the names because he's really not gaming, but he's gaming, so it kind of is. But
Well, it's
uh,
basically a bunch of celebs are going to be playing Among Us,
yeah,
and they're going to be live streaming it for chaos.
that's kind of interesting. It's kind of neat that it's a very new world from when we started playing games, and everybody was like, "Why do you play video games?" And now it's like even
Well,
celebrities.
especially over the last year, it's
Well, yeah, with the coronavirus and everything, everybody
it's
being stuck at home.
basically it's galvanized and evolved into more mainstream.
Yeah.
Even though I know basically most people I know have some kind of game thing that they like. It's just figuring out what kind of game fits the person. Like you like survival crafty a lot, and
Yeah.
it's basically each person will find their own sort. It needs to find their own sort of games that suit them, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not happy. Well, I am happy, but I'm not happy at the same time about something that's on the Epic Store or
Oh, what's on the
the
Epic Store?
Xbox. Xbox or Epic or one of those two. They're releasing Kingdom Hearts on PC
Oh, Epic is definitely doing that.
at 50 quid each one.
Yeah, $80 Canadian.
It's like I've got the down there. No, basically down there I've got Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on PS2, and they want to put it on the PC for 50 quid each. Like, really? It is a good game, don't get me wrong, but it's still PS2. It's the remastered PS2 version. It's going to be about PS3 ish at
Weird.
best. So it's when now it's what PS5. It's like 10 years old or something, and they're like, "Oh, buy it for 50 quid." I'm like, I like the game, I don't like it that much. If you know what I mean.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Because they are good games, the Kingdom Hearts games. But it's because it's Disney. It's Disney heavy in it.
Yeah, well, it's the whole, it's everything Disney.
Yeah. Seeing you go to Disney worlds, various worlds from the
Yeah.
Disney franchise, and Sephiroth still can't beat. I still no Sephiroth right at the fucking end. Sephiroth's in number 2. It's just you just come across him, and you're like, hi, say hi. You're like, oh, hi Sephiroth, bye Sephiroth. Run away. You need special gear that you can only get through like end game. Like you got your end game gear, and there's like a secret hidden gear that you need to find to beat him up with. God damn it.
Well, here's some news that I feel like we would be stupid to not bring up just to make sure it gets to as many people's ears as possible. Um, if you have an AMD Ryzen 5000 CPU, I would be looking into seeing if you can get some BIOS updates because AMD's admitting that their CPUs, their Ryzen 5000 CPUs, have an exploit that could leave their PC open to hackers.
That's not good.
No. Um,
That's not. That
I
is not good.
believe it's if it's CPU level, I believe it's gonna require a BIOS update. I'm just reading the top. I don't have this card, or this chip, so I'm not that worried about it.
Yeah, I'm on the Commit
But
Sans. I'm on Commit Lake.
yeah, so
Me and my
yeah,
Commit Lake.
if you have a 5000 series AMD or the Ryzen 5000, I would definitely Google how to secure your computer.
Mm.
Obviously, for the average person, it's highly unlikely that you're going to get hacked, but keep an eye out for BIOS
Mm.
updates and try not to destroy your computer while doing a BIOS update.
Yeah, because it can go very very wrong very very quickly.
Yeah, if you're going to do a BIOS update, also look at ways of backing up your BIOS or recovering your BIOS before you start it.
Yeah, it's not something you
Because,
go. It's not something you do casually.
no,
It
unless
really
it's
isn't.
like in this situation, it's kind of a requirement to get done. But
Mm.
for the general use, try to avoid doing BIOS updates.
Because it's a headache and a half.
Well,
And
it's
if you
more, yeah, if you screw it up, your computer's,
booked,
yeah,
and it's very hard to
you're going to be taking it
undo.
into a shop to get it fixed by that point, more than likely.
Yeah,
But
it's a
yeah,
headache. That or you spending hours in code. Like,
well,
please
you
work.
can't. Most of the time, there's not much you can do once it's balked, because some motherboards have a backup BIOS save
Mm.
file, or maybe a USB port that actually works without the BIOS being able to run.
Mm.
But it's not a fun process to fix.
No, if someone says they fucked up the BIOS, I'm sat there going, nope. I just go
You're
to a
taking it
nope.
in. You're calling up the company that makes your motherboard.
It's just basically a yeah. It's just one of those. Nope, I can't fix that shit.
Ooh, 43-inch quantum dot 4K gaming display.
You've already got a massive screen. That sounds of it. That's even bigger.
Yeah, but mine's only 1080p.
Oh, it's 4K.
I want 4K. I don't think
I don't know.
my graphics card's already struggling with games as it is. I don't want to push it.
Well, it's why I want the 30 series would give me 4K if I wanted it, but I'm running 1080p for both my monitors anyway because it's more stable
Does your
theoretically.
monitor even do 4K? Yeah, it does because you got a pretty nice monitor now.
No, I have it's 1080p monitors.
I thought.
Both.
Oh no, yeah, it was high refresh rate, 1080p.
It's 1080p with 1 ms.
Yeah, and like 144 hertz or something like that.
Yeah, so it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
For a monitor, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, you got any plans for the next week?
Mm,
What games you gonna be playing? Probably more
I don't know.
Minecraft Sky
Well,
mode.
if we're going to play more Skyblocks, I'm going to need an idea of what to do and what's going to be done.
Well, I'm almost at that point too. Like, there's a lot that can be done.
It's just whether we need to, if we're streaming it, whether we should do it or not. Basically, if like instead of just burning it out, try and
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
It's basically I don't know what to do with myself right now. Anyway, I know I've got bits and pieces that I want to do, but it's just like, yeah. When you just stare at it and you go, well, it's like upstairs. I built those machines upstairs just because we might need it at some point.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can now build you those batteries. If we're on, I can start building more of those batteries if we need more storage.
Cool.
Even though it's a
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
all they do is help for.
buff.
Yeah, they basically we produce more power than we use naturally, but when we bulk use power, when we're like
It hurts.
mass crafting or something like that, it can
Oh, those
drain.
laser things are yours
Yeah, well, that's when I mass craft is when those get run. Um,
because those laser things take a
but the
crap
funny
ton
thing
of power.
is usually when I'm using those lasers, it's because I'm producing or I'm trying to make the things that produce more power, because those are what run to make the new generators. But
It's basically giving you a buffer so you're not crippling the system.
yeah, and
It's like the other day. It was we were
destroying our
doing something. It was just
storage.
sat there. I sat there in the storage like, da da
On
da da.
off, on
I want
off,
this. I'm
on
like,
off. It's turned off.
no.
And when you have all your storage on digital, you can't have access to it.
Sat there like, God damn it. I was looking for recipes and burning through trying to get some recipes or something. I was like, I need this, I need this, I need this. Oh,
Yeah.
I need
So,
this, I need this. Oh no.
yeah, hopefully next weekend I'll have a bit more time. The last few weeks have been pretty crazy, so maybe next week I'll start doing the live stream of
Because you've
that
been doing a
Sky
lot of
Factory.
extra shifts, haven't you?
Not extra shifts, but I've had, well, I did an extra shift, and then every week that I've been home, I've had a whole bunch of stuff to run around and catch up with. So, plus it's
Uh,
becoming spring, so now there's a lot of yard work and stuff that has to get done, and yeah, it's crazy, crazy time. So, I believe it's a
we're
little
about time.
short. It's a little short for a podcast, but we're only 10 minutes short than normal. So I
Uh,
think,
it's only two of us.
yeah, I think we can just about wrap it up. So,
I just, I just want the 30 series as a freaking production, but it's not going to be. That's just going to be an ongoing thing.
yeah, they'll work on it eventually. Maybe with their next generation or next generation cards, they'll have more supply before they release it. But who
It's
knows?
also the fact that it's been bought up for like 22,000. Those rigs that cost like 22 grand. with like
Yeah,
12 cards
yeah,
in a rack.
because they they're
With
bought for mining,
it's just like
or
why?
not even. Some of them aren't even for mining. Some of them are like for servers and stuff like that, for workplaces and stuff like that.
It's just like like when you see 22,
Yeah,
when you just see 12 cards, like
side by side.
yeah, just in a
It's
rig,
yeah.
and you sat there like I want one.
Can I just walk in there and go click? It's mine.
Can I just can I just take this one?
Yeah, you don't need it. You're not using it. Don't lie to me.
Just 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 take this one. Yeah, it's basically those kind of like
Yeah.
it's that when you just see 12 cards and you sat there like anyone,
All
just
right.
one.
Well, anyways, if you like what you see, have ideas for what you want, or anything, we're on all socials except for
And
Instagram.
leave.
Get Ryan on to Instagram again. I put that in every time now, just to rub it in his nose. But yeah, we're on pretty much every social. Send us a message, and even the ones we're not active on, we will still receive your messages and follow.
Like,
Like,
share, subscribe.
yeah, like, share, subscribe, follow, tell your friends. Send us love. We'll send you back some love. We're very friendly people.
What is it? I know. Now I've just got the plus. I've just got the thing in my head. The from Portal.
Oh yeah, but yeah, we also have a
The
audio
companion
only.
cube.
Yeah, we also have an audio only version of this podcast that is on all. I actually had a random podcast app on my phone. I decided to look us up, and we're on there too. So we're on every single audio only stream. This video will go to YouTube
YouTube.
probably today. I don't know if Ryan would want me to move it over or not, so I'm gonna leave it. So it probably won't be up until tomorrow on YouTube. So it's a day later than normal, but it is what it is.
Well, we've
Uh,
got it done. Oh,
Happy Easter to all the people that we haven't seen for a
and
week.
last week, oh, for audio it won't work, but
He's got a shiny like
glitter lamp.
glitter lamp. He looks very happy with his glitter lamp.
It's glitter. It's shining and
Yeah,
sparkly.
it's very sparkly through the camera too.
It's
All
glitter.
right. But yeah, like we said, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. And if you want, send us some love, send us some hate, whatever you want to do. We'll we'll
Certainly
we'll
not hate.
we'll take whatever you got for us. And have a good one.
Scene.